So thick you won't even know you're not really in England at all. Next comes a trip to Alaska. Ah, yes, ice-cold Alaska, where the temperature cools and snow is all around us. Oh, Beaker, honestly, it's only snow. Let it go. Next stop, Africa. Yes, Africa, ladies and gentlemen, to see the most famous waterfall in the world, Victoria Falls. I feel the mist hitting me right now. It's marvelous. And finally, we travel to Indonesia. Yes, Indonesia, folks. Now, one thing you might not know about Indonesia, it's a country with the most volcanoes than anywhere else in the world. Yes. And there you have it, a trip around the world in under a minute and a half, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. The vacation
technology activated.
Welcome to the Sim Track. We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface.
Connecting to OnStar.
SimCar performance data acquired.
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Engaging EcoScan for aerodynamic efficiency. Drive systems analysis. Hyperspectral imaging in progress. Calculating total enviro impact. Commencing responsiveness test.
Okay, the responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Energizing for power test. Displaying power test results. SimTrack performance testing complete.
This concludes your performance testing. You'll be able to see how your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle designs compared with the Sim car after you disembark.
Good afternoon. I was going to say good morning, but it's afternoon now. It's our last day at Disney. Ooh. We are at Epcot today, which you may have already seen because I filmed a lot without filming an intro again because I'm really bad at this. We went to Cracker Barrel for our last breakfast today because tomorrow we're going to eat at the Boathouse for lunch. Because it's a little bit pricier, we are going to not have breakfast tomorrow, and we've got loads of cookies and crisps and things to eat as well, so we'll be fine for the morning, and then we'll have some food possibly to take with us on the plane as well. So we are just sat down the little alleyway which goes to the Epcot resort, so if you're looking for somewhere quiet to sit when you come to Epcot that's kind of out the way of the hustle and bustle, I would recommend sitting down here. This is what it looks like. There's no one down here. Very few people. These are people that are coming in from the Epcot resorts. So the Yacht and Beach, the Swan and Dolphin, places like that. And you've got France right there. And that's the bridge that goes over. And then up this way is England. So if you walk straight down from England, which is there, and go in a straight line down here, this is where we're sat. And the shop that we're sat opposite is called World Traveller. So when you're walking across the bridge behind us from Paris, you should be able to see this shop. And you should be able to see that there is no one sat around here. So there's a couple of people sat there. No one sat down there next to us. We're just chilling out for a bit. It's quite hot today. It's clouded over a little bit now, but when we were walking around it was really hot. And I find walking around World Showcase when it's warm, it's really warm. So having a bit of a chill before our fast pass at 1:20, which is Living with the Land. We've then got, what's the other one? Oh, Spaceship Earth at 2 something. And then we've got Soaring at something like 3:20. And then we're going to go to the Kobe for dinner. And then we might, depending how we feel, go to Hollywood Studios and see Jigglebell Bam. But yeah, it just depends how we feel after the Kobe. So we're just going to see how it goes today and take it as it goes, which is basically what we've kind of done this whole holiday, apart from yesterday, which was we have to stay at Magic Kingdom till 11:05 for our dinner reservation, which was very nice. It was very tasty. Haven't eaten the grey stuff yet, it's still in the fridge, so we'll have that treat tonight. So no pudding tonight, Daniel? No. How was your dinner last night?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was ratatouille.
Yeah.
So, it was good. Nothing amazing, it was just good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, it's $21 for some vegetables,
Yeah.
a bit of couscous.
Well,
It was tasty.
yeah, and my steak was really nice. Probably one of the better steaks that I've had. I really like the steaks at Longhorn, but that last one that I had, I didn't feel very well anyway. It was really salty. So that steak last night was so nice that I ate it all on its own because I didn't want any other flavours to impair it. And then I ate a couple of chips with some of the beans on their own. And their bread was nice as well, with their salty butter. But yeah, no, it was nice. I don't know whether it's worth going there multiple times if you're trying to kind of save money, because it is quite expensive in there, but it is really nice in there. It's nice to have the experience and say that I've been there. But yeah, I don't think a 11:05 reservation is good for anybody, including ourselves, and definitely if you've got children. There were some children going in at the same time as us and they were super tired. And
There's
they
a
were
lot of people
falling
slumped
asleep
over on their tables.
Yeah, they were falling asleep on their tables, the kids. And even when the beast comes around, you kind of go, oh, and that's it. So yeah, but we did half see someone propose, which was lovely, wasn't it? So cute. Yeah. Not
For
awkward.
her?
Yeah, she was crying for a long time afterwards. Shock, I think. But yeah, so we're just waiting for our fast pass and then we will be going on Living with the Land. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Wow, look at one here.
Ooh. Spread your wings, Papa. Maybe he's newborn because he's letting himself dry out a bit.
Maybe. They are massive, the butterflies here, though. I've noticed.
Got lots of burgers to eat.
richness, the diversity, and the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
So this is literally where they keep the fish that they're going to cook.
Some of them, yeah.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests, like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratories. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the Behind the Seeds walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques in our laboratories. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
Hi, chicken baby. Japanese and a chicken papa. Hi, and a buy one give one free. that's too much sake.
You hit the sake already, huh?
Mm-hmm, Papa. Hey, that's too much sake. Japanese and Heineken. Heineken fire, huh? Hey, too much sake, baby. That's too much sake. Hey, Japanese yummy. Oh, not too much sake. Yeah, I like that moving. I like that moving. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I love it when you put the second one, the other one throughout the back though.
Oh, too much sake. Hey, Japanese eyebrow. And a Heineken fire. Yummy. And water.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disney's Hollywood Studios invites you to join us for our Holly Jolly Holiday Spectacular. Get ready for a rocking good time and enjoy Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam!
Rocking around the Christmas tree at a Christmas party hop. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos.
He's been kidnapped! What? How? Where? I saw him in my sparkle dream! There were three naughty kids and a green monster thing, like a nightmare! Before Christmas?
Okay, we need stealth and speed. This girl's for Thrasher the reindeer. Dasher did money, get us out of here!
boogie says the struggle close at hand. You better pay attention now, because I'm the boogie man.
Happy to have you back, sir. We are live with Orlando.
It's thanks to Lanny and Wayne. They're the ones who saved Christmas and me, after all. But as long as Lanny and friends are together, like here in Orlando, there will always be Christmas. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
We should definitely have a party. It's really not in the budget this time.
Ho, ho, ho! Christmas tree at Christmas. Oh, yeah! Merry Christmas. Go home when you say we'll try to stop.
Okay, we're doing Friday night, Saturday night. I vote we go back this tomorrow night, watch it again.
Thank you for joining us for Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam! Have a happy holiday and enjoy the rest of your evening here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
So we are back at the hotel now after our evening Jingle Bell Bam at Hollywood Studios, which is good. And now we're going to try the grey stuff before we go to bed. And it's our last day. It's very sad. So yeah, let's try the grey stuff and see what it tastes like. This is it whole. Can you see? It's all lovely and pebbly and shiny. Oh, for God's sakes. Can't do this with one hand.
I'll hold. You do it.
But I don't want all that in it.
That's right, it's not.
It was. God. So this is the grey stuff. It's quite big. I thought it was like a cupcakey thing, but anyway, it's been in the fridge for, oh, it's quite hard, since yesterday. So we'll see whether this spoon goes through it. Oh, it's very hard. Oh goodness me, got it everywhere.
What's it like?
It's got like a biscuity base, so the very bottom bit's quite hard. The bit in the middle's like...
It looks like a brownie. Is it a brownie?
I guess so. Dying here. Let me set up. Yeah, it's a bit strange. Hang on. Let me get another bit. Yeah, so it's kind of like a brownie with a hard base. The grey stuff on top's quite nice. It's like mousse, I guess. But I've been told it was like Oreo, this. But I don't think it is. Because I don't really like Oreo. I don't like the taste of Oreo. See what you think. Have you had Oreo before?
Yeah. Let's try a bit of this on the side first.
So that's like mousse, isn't it?
Yeah, what is Oreo?
No, the whole thing though.
Oh, sorry.
You've got to try the whole thing.
Okay.
It's not Oreo, is it?
No, it's not Oreo. It's massively reminding me of something though.
It's kind of like a brownie, but harder than brownie as well, isn't it? I don't know if that's because we've had it in the fridge since yesterday or not.
I've had it out for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know whether it's kind of dried the bottom out.
Maybe. God, that's annoying. That's reminding me of something.
It's quite nice though. I wouldn't say it's
nice.
Delicious, don't believe me, ask the dishes. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so it's our last night before we have to go home tomorrow, which is happy and sad because we get to see the dog, but also sad because we want to stay on holiday. We don't want to go back to work. So yeah, I've been trying to pack this morning. Suitcases are very, very full. We are going to Disney Springs tomorrow to drop the suitcases off. I'm having issues at the moment trying to do the boarding pass because apparently the mobile bit is down, and I don't obviously have a printer attached to my laptop here, so I'm going to see if we can use the printer in reception tomorrow morning, and if not, hopefully we can do something when we get to the airport, because obviously we've picked our seats already and everything, so it's a bit of a pain. But yeah, we'll get there. And yeah, we're probably going to pop to the outlet again tomorrow morning, before we go to Disney Springs to drop our bag off. We're going to go and have lunch at the boathouse, and then we're going to have to drive to the airport, and I'm going to have to try and figure out where to put the car, which I'm a little bit worried about because I don't know where I'm going. Hopefully there's a big sign that says Alamo and it'll all be fine. But I am definitely going to do a video for you guys when I get home at some point about car hire and what to do with car hire through Virgin, and whether you should do it, whether you should go through someone else, the insurance and everything else, because it was very, very scary at the last minute that we hadn't got the right insurance and that I shouldn't have kept it with Virgin. But if you cancel your car with Virgin, you only get a couple of pounds back, like 20 something pounds. So yeah, I don't know, I'll do a video for you guys anyway and explain it all, and say what my opinion is on everything, and then obviously you guys can decide. And I'll try and do a video as well where it's got maps attached as well, because I find it quite hard to figure out the roads before you get here, and the maps that you can pick up for free, like outside the shops and things, and in the little, like, what are they called? They're like newspaper stands, aren't they, on the side of the road? They're really handy, but obviously you're already here by then, and you could do with having those maps on your way to wherever you're staying. So I will try and put some of them into the video as well for you guys, and we shall see you tomorrow.